everybody, welcome to your Vinyasa flow. My name's Roan. I'll be leading you through a heart and chest opener. We'll be using one block today. So if you have something handy, you can use a block or even a foam roller is totally fine. We're going to be starting on our backs with a heart opener to relieve any tension that we're holding in our shoulders. We'll find a comfortable position where we can place the block between our shoulder blades, but at the mid-length of our back. You can kind of play around with it a little bit, and then we'll start to lean all the way over so that we're opening through our rotator cuffs, through our chest. If you have a second block, you can use that to support your head, but if one is all you have available, this is totally fine. We're going to start here, taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling all the way up. And a cleansing breath out through the mouth, letting something go. Another deep breath in through the nose, filling up through the stomach this time. And out through the mouth. One more deep breath finds us through the stomach. And maybe you sip in a little bit more air at the top to fill through your chest, expanding through your shoulders as they roll downwards. Holding at the top, knowing that you're safe in this space, that you're here for the moment. And exhale out through the mouth. Let something go. One more inhale, flowing up through the belly. Move it up into the chest. And maybe you sip in a little bit more air to the crown of the head, a lengthening through the spine. Holding at the top here, relaxing your forehead, and exhale out through the mouth. We're going to be moving into our Ujjayi Pranayama, our oceanic breath. We'll take an inhale through the nose with a slight constriction to the back of the throat. And an equal part exhale out through the nose, keeping that constriction. This will be our guiding breath throughout your practice today. So if you ever lose where you're at, just come back to your breathing or take a moment of stillness as you regain awareness through your body. Let's take a couple more rounds of breathing just like that. On the inhales, let's expand. And on the exhale, sink a little bit deeper onto that block. One more. We'll slowly roll onto one side, moving out from under us. And then we'll bring the knees in a little bit closer to us so that we can stomp our feet over to the wide edges of the mat and begin to windshield your wiper your legs so that your knees fall towards your ankles, creating a little bit of heat in your body as we prepare to move through our flow. Any other little movements that feel good in your body, you can start taking those. We'll draw the knees up into the chest and take some circles like you're drawing on the ceiling or the sky with your knees. Massaging out your lower back, switching the direction. I love this one. It feels really good to let go of all the things that you might hold on to throughout the day. Beginning to rock the full length of your spine. We're going to be coming up into a normal seated position. You can come one shin stacked in front of the other, or you can take a half lotus, bringing a foot over your calf, full lotus if it's available for you. And we'll take an inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. And an exhale, cactus the arms, shine your heart. Inhale the arms back overhead. And exhale the right arm over as your left arm comes up and across your body. Taking an inhale to expand through your left side. And an exhale, maybe your right elbow comes down onto the mat. Inhale up to center. And exhale, side bend over towards the left side. Maybe your gaze comes up towards the sky. Take an inhale here, expanding through your side body. And an exhale, maybe bring the forearm down onto the mat. Inhale the arms up high overhead. And exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, high for length. And exhale, twisting over to the right. Your left hand's going to come towards the right knee, the right hand back behind you. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale to center and exhale, twisting to the other side, right hand to left knee. Take an inhale, lengthening through your spine. And an exhale, maybe that gaze comes over your left shoulder. Inhale the arms up high. And exhale, binding the hands behind you. Take an inhale to puff up through the chest. And exhale, your knuckles come over to your right rib cage. Maybe your gaze comes over your left shoulder. Take an inhale as we stretch out through the left shoulder and rotator cuff. And an exhale. Inhale, arms back behind you. And exhale, knuckles come to your left side body. Maybe the gaze comes over towards the right. Take an inhale here. And an exhale. Inhale, the arms up overhead. And exhale, binding the hands together. Push your knuckles away from you as you round through your spine like you're doing a cat. Inhale, the arms up overhead, pushing your hands away from you. Exhale, push through cat. One more, inhale, the arms up high. And exhale, pushing through your cat. Inhale high. And with that bind, exhale over towards the right, pulling your left hand with the right. Inhale to center, and exhale, binded side stretch. Maybe the gaze comes up. Inhale to center, and exhale, bringing the hands all the way down. We'll roll over our calves and our ankles, coming into a tabletop position, stacking shoulders over hands and our hips over our knees. Inhale to your cow, dropping your pelvic floor. And maybe your gaze comes upwards as you relax the shoulder blades back. And exhale to cat, pushing the space between your shoulder blades as your gaze falls between your thighs. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. One more on your own breath, matching it to the movement. Meeting back in a tabletop position, bring your left hand under your head, inhaling the right arm up and high. Exhale, threading the needle as we hover the shoulder blade above the ground. Inhale for length, the right arm comes up. And exhale, thread the needle, hover the hand. Inhale one more time. And exhale, find the threaded needle as the right shoulder comes onto the mat. Maybe your left arm comes long out in front of you. Making sure that our hips are still stacked over our knees as we take an inhale, breathing through the belly. And exhaling, letting something go as we stretch that shoulder. One more, take an inhale. And an exhale. Putting the left hand back under you, inhale the right arm up high. And exhale, taking a half bind, grabbing for the left hip. We'll inhale and open up through the shoulder. And exhale, placing the right hand under your head. Inhale, the left arm high. And exhale, thread the needle. Inhale for length. And exhale to thread. One more time, inhale high, and exhale, threading the needle, coming all the way down onto the left shoulder. If you would like, you can bring the right arm out in front of you, as we find that shoulder stretch. Take an inhale and an exhale. One more on your own. Placing the right hand back under you. Inhale the left arm high and exhale for that bind to your hip or just mimic reaching. Take an inhale as we expand through the chest. Maybe the gaze comes upwards. And exhale, coming all the way back down to the mat. Coming up onto the front of the mat, we'll step back into a high plank, pushing into your fingertips to relieve any stress that we were putting on our wrists. Take an inhale, pushing up through your shoulder blades. And exhale, slowly lower. 3, 2, 1, all the way onto your belly. Bringing your hands right under your shoulder blades and sweeping your feet together like you have a big tail, preparing for cobra. Take an exhale. And inhale, push the mat with your hands as you puff up through the chest, making your neck long so we're not cranking any of our vertebrae. One more inhale, maybe your hands come up off the mat this time, strengthening your shoulders and your spine. And exhale, coming back onto the mat. We'll inhale up to a high plank. And exhale, push it all the way back to a downward facing dog. Maybe your first one today, pedaling out the feet, bringing the thighs closer towards your torso by allowing a generous bend in the knees so that we can get a little bit more of a stretch to the shoulders and relieve some tension that we're holding in our lower back. Take an inhale, bringing the heels up off the mat, and exhale, rotate them over towards the right side, stretching out the left side body. Inhale to center, ankles high. Exhale, over towards the left, stretching the right side. Inhale, the feet up towards the sky, and exhale, with only a micro bend in the knees, push the heels a little bit closer towards the mat. Inhale, look towards the top of the mat. Exhale, slowly walk towards the front as we come into a ragdoll, allowing a bend in the knees as we fold over our thighs. You can do an opposite hand towards opposite elbow grab, or I like to do a very light clasp of the hands behind our neck to allow a little bit of an elongation of the neck. Maybe you rock side to side. Maybe you extend one leg at a time, or maybe you sit in stillness. Take one more breath. On an inhale, find length. And an exhale, we fold a little bit more forward. Inhale, halfway lift with a flat back. Your hands come up onto your shins or stay level to the mat. Exhale, forward fold, only micro bending in the knee. Inhale all the way up towards your mountain pose. Arms come high up to the sky. And exhale, cactus your arms, bringing your elbows towards your ribs. The gaze comes up. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, step it back to a high plank. Half push-up for your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip your feet, float your knees, roll your shoulder blades back, gaze side to side. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale here to reset. And an exhale, bringing your intentions back to the class. Inhale, look up towards the top of the mat. Exhale, step, walker, float towards the top. Inhale, all the arms all the way up. Mountain. Exhale, cactus and shine. Inhale, the arms up high. Exhale, side bend over towards the right. Left arm comes up and high, engaging through the core. Inhale, high. And exhale, twisting towards the left side, stretching the right side body. Inhale, the arms for mountain. Exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Moving through your flow, you can always skip and meet in downward dog. Half push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One inhale here. And an exhale. Moving a little bit faster, breath to movement. Inhale, gaze towards the top of the mat. Exhale, step, walker, float, forward fold. Inhale the arms up high for a mountain. Exhale, shine your heart, cactus the arms. Inhale the arms up over high, grabbing your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side bend over towards the right. Inhale to mountain, switching the grip, clasping the right hand with the left. Exhale, side bend over towards your left. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, listening for the change here. Exhale, forward fold, step your left foot back behind you, dropping the left knee. Inhale to a supported crescent, bringing the hips in line with one another and relaxing the shoulders. Exhale, prayer twist, hands come to heart center, hooking the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Take an inhale, extending through your spine, and exhale, twisting from the core. Inhale the arms up overhead, high crescent, and exhale, airplane the arms, coming up onto the left toes, bringing the left knee up off the mat. Inhale, high crescent, making sure that your feet are on train tracks, not in one line. The hips are coming parallel, and the right knee is stacked right over the right ankle. And take an inhale here as you engage through the core. And exhale, open it all the way up, warrior two, towards the front of the mat. You have one long line of energy from fingertip to fingertip, and we're making sure not to collapse inside of our right knee. Take an inhale here, and exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper into your warrior two. Bringing the hands together, create two fists in front of you, and inhale like you're pulling a bow all the way back. One more time for this shoulder, chest opener. Take an exhale, and inhale all the way back. Hands come out behind you. Extend the right leg straight for a reverse triangle. Take an inhale here. And exhale, fall in triangle. Right arm comes to the inside of the right leg. Take an inhale. Extend long, 6 and 12 on the clock with your arms. Exhale, sink a little deeper, engage through the core. Listen for the change. Inhale all the way up towards a high crescent. Arms come up overhead. Exhale, airplane the arms back behind you, internally rotating through the pinkies. Rooting down through the right foot. Inhale the left up high for one-legged Tadasana. And exhale, open twist. You can grab your left knee with the right hand. Take an inhale here. You got this. Find your balance. And then exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale the arms up overhead, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. You got this. Exhale, forward fold. We're building some heat. Step back with the right leg this time, coming onto the knee. Inhale for a supported lunge. Exhale, prayer twist. Hands come to heart center. Hook the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Take an inhale here. Extend through your head. And an exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Inhale the arms up overhead. Supported crescent. Exhale, airplane. Flexing those toes back behind you. Bringing the right knee up off the mat. Inhale, high crescent. And exhale, sink a little bit deeper, finding your alignment here. Take an inhale as we relax the shoulders and the forehead. And exhale, spin your arms open, warrior two. Take an inhale as we find our length. And an exhale as we sink a little bit deeper into that left knee. Bringing our hands together, we'll take an inhale. And exhale, pull your bow all the way back, open through the chest. Inhale, the knuckles come together. Exhale, pull the bows all the way back until you come all the way to your reverse triangle, extending the left leg long. Exhale, fall in triangle. Arms come to 6 and 12 on the clock. Take an inhale here, finding length. And exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper. Listen for the change. Inhale, high crescent. Arms come high. Exhale, airplane crescent. Rooting down through your left foot. Inhale, the right knee high. One-legged Tadasana. Finding your airplane root down through your left foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, right leg comes high. Exhale, open twist. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Take an inhale here, expand, and exhale, twist, engage the core. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana, you're strong, root down through your foot. Exhale, forward fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, step it back, high plank, move through your chaturanga, half push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take one cleansing breath here. Inhale through the nose, and exhale out through the mouth, let something go. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg comes high. Exhale, knee to nose, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, spin it open, warrior two. Inhale, the hands together. And exhale, pull the bow all the way back. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Extend that right leg long. Exhale, fall in triangle. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane the arms back behind you. Root down into the right foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, open it up towards the reflection. Inhale high, and we're going to change it up, finding our tree pose. Bring the left sole of the foot to the inside of your right thigh. The hands can come to heart center for a prayer. Rooting down to your Pada Bandha, your foot to root alignment as we deepen into our breath. Take an inhale, filling up, expanding from the crown of our head. And exhale, rooting down a little bit more firmly into the mat. Inhale, maybe the arms come up high behind us as we grow our branches. And maybe you exhale and start to sway in the wind, feeling the breeze on your leaves. Inhale, the arms back over high. One-legged Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, coming all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, chaturanga. Moving through your flow, half push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Straight to the other side. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, bring your fists together. Inhale, pull your bow. Extend your left leg long. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, fall in triangle, strong through the core. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two, fly your arms back. Rooting down on the left foot. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, open twist, shine your heart. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, bring the right sole of the foot. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, tree pose, bringing the right sole of the foot to the inside of your left thigh or calf, but avoiding the knee. You can always help place it with your hand. Inhale, the arms to heart center, or you can go for a reverse bind by bringing your hands to a prayer behind your back. I really like this one for the expansion of the chest here. Wherever you're at, take an inhale, rooting down into your feet, and exhale, bringing awareness to your body in the stillness of the pose. Inhale, the arms up overhead, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, you got this. Exhale, move through Chaturanga, push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now that we have our sun B down, let's flow it a little bit faster, breath to movement. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it all the way through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, thumbs together, pull your bow, and inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane behind you. Inhale, high crescent. Dropping the left knee towards the right, preparing for dancer. Grab for the outside of the left foot or the ankle. Bring your right arm up high towards the sky and bring your knees together. Take an inhale as you puff up through the chest, and exhale, begin to fold forward as we kick into the left hand. Take an inhale here, finding a teardrop shape in your chest, as if you're doing an upward facing dog, and then exhale, kick a little bit deeper into your left hand. Inhale, the knees together, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow through your Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Straight to the other side, inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, frame your left foot. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, bring your thumbs together. Exhale, pull your bow. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, fallen. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Bringing your knees together, grab for the outside of the right foot or the ankle. Shining up to your left hand, stack your knees, and exhale, begin to fold forward as you kick into the right hand. Engaging through the core, taking an inhale, finding length, and exhale, maybe tilt and kick. Inhale, bringing the knees together, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga, step it back. Exhale, forward fold, half push up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, coming right back into a tabletop position. We can wiggle it out. A good opportunity to grab a sip of water here if you need it. Whenever you're ready, we'll meet back in a tabletop position, preparing for a high plank. Bringing your hands right under your shoulders. Inhale, extending your legs back behind you. Rooting down to the right hand, take an exhale. And inhale, open up to a side plank as the left arm comes high. Take an exhale. And inhale, maybe the left leg comes high. And exhale, maybe your right arm comes up towards the front of the mat. Take an inhale, find length. And exhale, knee to elbow, crunch it together. You got this. Inhale for length. Exhale to crunch. One more. Inhale long. Exhale, crunch. Inhale towards the center of the mat, and exhale, coming back to your high plank. We'll root down through the left hand this time, and inhale towards the other side as the right arm comes towards the sky. Take an exhale. Inhale, the right arm can bump up, and then exhale, the right arm comes forward. Take an inhale, finding length through your whole body, and exhale, elbow to knee. You can always drop your knee if this is too much. Inhale for length. Exhale to crunch. Inhale one more time. Exhale, crunch it together. Inhale long. Exhale, coming all the way back down, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees. Take a little breather. We're going to be doing a table dancer. Inhaling the left arm up and around. We're going to grab for the inside of the right foot or ankle. Take an exhale here to prepare. And inhale, begin to kick into that leg as we open up through the shoulder and gaze up towards the sky. Take an inhale, finding length. And an exhale, maybe kick a little bit deeper back into that hand. Dropping everything back down towards the mat. Preparing for the other side. Bring your right arm up and around as you grab for the inside of that foot. Take an inhale, prepare, and exhale, begin to kick and strap up through your chest as your gaze goes towards the sky. Take an inhale, find length, and exhale, kick a little bit deeper into that shoulder. Inhale back up to center, exhale, drop it all the way back down. A little core break for you as we come back into our flow. We'll all meet in a downward facing dog, taking a cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, release some heat out of your mouth. Inhale, look towards the top of the mat. Exhale, step, walk, or float, forward fold. Inhale to chair, sinking down into our hips. The arms come high. I like to think as if the weight is in your heels, but you're gripping the mat with your toes. Take an inhale as we extend through our arms, relaxing our shoulders. Exhale, chair twist. Hands come to prayer center. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Take an inhale here, finding length. And an exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, twist to the left side. Taking an inhale as we bring our knees stacked in line. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane chair. Inhale, the arms up high overhead, preparing for eagle. Exhale, the left arm up and around the right. You can go for a double bind or grab onto the shoulders. Let's take some little circles here, opening up in one direction, and then switch in. Bringing the arms back to center. Inhale, the left leg high for Eagle Tadasana, and exhale for our full eagle expression, bending to the right leg, and either go for the double bind by hooking the left foot around the right ankle, or just kickstand the left foot out to the side. Take an inhale, expanding through the shoulders, elbows come up, and exhale, crunch it down, elbows to knee. One more time, inhale for length. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, Eagle Tadasana. Exhale, fly your left leg all the way back, maintaining the eagle. Inhale, high eagle crescent. Exhale, open it all the way up. Warrior two. Bring the thumbs together. Inhale, pull your bow. Reverse your warrior, keeping the right leg bent this time. Exhale, extended side angle. Bringing those arms long, engaging through the core. Take an inhale. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper, supporting yourself with your abdominals. Inhale, high star. Your feet come up to a 45-degree angle. Shine your chest. Exhale, prayer squat. Inhale, high. Exhale, squat. One more. Inhale, the arms up overhead. Exhale, prayer squat. Preparing for a shoulder stretch, bring your thumbs to the insides of your thighs. Inhale, puff up to your chest. And exhale, dip your left shoulder as we twist and open. Inhale for length. Exhale, twist. Inhale all the way back up to a star. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, twisting your feet parallel towards the side of the mat, letting something go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, framing your right foot at the top of the mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, move through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, look towards the top of the mat. Exhale, step walker, float forward fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, prayer twist. Inhale, chair. Exhale, prayer twist over towards the right. Inhale to chair. Exhale to twist. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, airplane them back. Inhale, the arms come up overhead. Right comes up and around the left. Inhale for length and take some circles of the shoulders. Switch the direction. Inhale, Eagle Tadasana, and exhale, full eagle, bending into the left leg, double bind or kickstand. Take an inhale, pushing up through the elbows, and exhale, crunch it down, elbows to knee. Inhale for length. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, Eagle Tadasana. Exhale, fly it all the way back. Inhale, Eagle Crescent. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, bring your thumbs together. And exhale, forward. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, bring your thumbs together and pull the bow all the way back, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Take an inhale here, finding your length, and exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale up towards a star. Exhale, prayer squat. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, sun goddess, cactus your arms, elbows towards ribs. Inhale for length. Exhale, moon goddess, hands face you, goalpost with your elbows. Inhale, high. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame your left foot at the top. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now that we know both parts of our flow, we're going to combine our chair series with our sun B. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, pull your bow and reverse your triangle. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, twist. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale, airplane chair. Inhale, crescent with eagle. Left leg comes high. Exhale, fly the left leg all the way back. Inhale, the arms come high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale to star. And exhale, prayer squat. Inhale, star. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame your right foot at the top. Inhale, step it back, high plank. Exhale, move through your flow. Upward dog, downward facing dog. Straight to the other side. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, pull the bow, reverse your triangle. Exhale, fallen triangle. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane crescent. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, open it up, twist. Inhale, one leg Tadas. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair airplane. Inhale, eagle arms, right leg comes high. Exhale, fly it all the way back. Inhale, high. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, pull your bow, reverse your warrior, left leg stays bent. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame the left foot at the top. Step it back, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to move through that flow one more time and add on and change some things. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, pull your bow, reverse your triangle. Exhale to triangle. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane crescent. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, airplane chair. Inhale, left leg comes high, eagle arms. Exhale, fly it back, eagle airplane. Inhale, eagle crescent, shine your elbows. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, pull your bow and reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Option for a bind here. Your right arm comes up and around your inner thigh, and your left arm comes around your back. And maybe you go for the clasp. Either way, take an inhale here, shining your heart, and exhale, sink deeper. Inhale all the way up towards a star, and exhale, wide-legged forward fold. But we're gonna stay here for a moment, finding some decompression as we start to slow down class. You can grow opposite hand to opposite elbow, maybe grab for opposite ankles, or take a little bit of a decompression by grabbing the back of your mat. We'll be here for 3 rounds of breath as maybe you wiggle it out and regain your body awareness as you fold deeper into this stretch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame your right foot at the top of the mat and drop your left knee, coming and stretching your foot long. Inhale the arms up over high for that supported lunge. And exhale, straighten your right foot for half splits as we fold over the right leg, making sure to allow a micro bend in the knee so as not to injure ourselves. You can either keep your foot flexed back towards you or point it forward for whatever stretch you're going for today. Take an inhale, finding length through our crown of the head, and exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Take 2 more rounds of breath, just like this, finding the stretch to the back of your right thigh. Coming back onto the hands, we'll flex our left toes as we come up onto the left knee. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, move through a chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Let's take it to the other side to finish class. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Bringing our fists together. Inhale, pull the bow, reverse your triangle. Exhale, fall in triangle. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, airplane crescent. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink into chair. Arms come high. Exhale, airplane chair. Inhale, right leg comes high. Eagle Tadasana, right over left arm. Exhale, airplane eagle, right flies back. Inhale, the arms up high, stretch through the shoulders. Exhale, warrior two, open it up. Inhale, pull your bow all the way back. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Option for the bind here. This time, right arm comes up and around your leg as the left comes under. Take an inhale wherever you're at to shine your heart, and an exhale to sink a little bit deeper. Unclasp your hands. Inhale all the way up towards star, and exhale, wide-legged forward fold as you come down towards your mat. An option for a headstand here if it's in your practice. If you want, there's two variations. You can bring your hands to a tripod in front of your head, or you can make a little triangle with your elbows and place your hands just behind, or your head just behind your hands as you push into your forearms and begin to lift your feet up off the ground until you can find your balance. Option to stay in stillness or meet me for an inversion. Take 2 more rounds of breath wherever you're at. Finding the stretch to the inner thighs. Re-engaging through your ujjayi. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame your left foot at the top of the mat. Drop the right knee. Inhale, supported crescent. Exhale, half splits. Straighten your left leg as we fold over the knee. Maybe tick-tock your ankle side to side. Any little movements that feel good. Inhale for length in the crown of the head. And exhale to fold a little bit deeper. Take 2 more rounds of breath just like this. Inhale, placing the hands on the sides of your foot. Flex your right toes back and bring your knee up off the mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll slowly come back down onto the knees. We're going to be taking a supported puppy pose. So if you do have a block available, I'll demonstrate how to do this one first. We're going to place the block just in front of the crown of our head, and then we can bring our elbows towards the wide edges of the block so that the length of the block is towards the top of the mat. Place your elbows down, and then bringing your hands to a prayer, we can slide our head between our biceps as we bring our hands to the back of our neck. It's important to make sure that our hips are stacked over our knees, and we can find that added shoulder stretch. If you want to take regular puppy pose, just extend your hands wide like a child's pose, but a little bit further out so that you can come all the way down so that your chest is almost falling onto the mat here. Wherever you're at, let's take an inhale to lengthen. through our shoulders, and an exhale to sink a little bit deeper. Take an inhale wherever you're at, finding that length. And an exhale, sink a little bit lower, winding down for the end of class. Nothing to worry about, nothing to think about. 2 more rounds just on your own accord. Coming back onto the hands, we'll move that block back up from under us. Coming onto our heels, we'll bring our feet out to one side and then bring our legs out long in front of us. Let's scoot towards the top of the mat, bringing our hands out long in front of us and slowly come down all the way onto our backs. Last little core engagement for the day until your back is all the way flat. We're going to be taking a bridge. Let's bring our feet about fingertips distance away from us and hips width distance apart. Take an exhale to prepare. An inhale, pushing into the feet as we engage through the glutes, pushing ourselves into a little angled shape here, engaging through the core as we maintain our strong legs. Take an inhale, option for a chest expansion, clasping our hands behind our back. We'll roll onto our forearms as we stretch out through our shoulder blades. Take another inhale here, puffing up through the legs and the chest, and an exhale, engage through the core. One more breath, inhale, and exhale. Releasing that bind. And slowly lower yourself all the way back down onto the mat. We'll go for a pigeon twist, hooking your right ankle up onto the left knee. Taking a supine pigeon, we'll clasp the hands just in front of our knee as we bring our right leg in towards us and push the right knee away from us. Take an inhale here and an exhale. Inhale our left knee back up under us so that we can drop the left foot up onto the ground. And exhale, twisting to the left so that we can stomp the right foot down onto the ground. Bring the hands out to goalpost or a T and take an inhale. Maybe the gaze comes over towards the right side. If that feels good in your neck, as we take some deep belly breaths. Inhale, filling up through your stomach. And exhale, engaging the core as we massage our internal organs. Take another inhale. And let it go, exhale. One more breath on your own. Inhale back to center. And exhale, dropping your right foot. We'll bring the left ankle up onto the right knee and clasping the hands just below our right knee. We'll push the left knee away from us as we bring the right thigh in. Take an inhale here, making sure that our feet are flexed back towards our knees. And an exhale, draw your right leg in towards your thigh. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, let go of your clasp, bumping the right foot onto the ground, and exhale, supine twist until our left foot comes down so that it is also on the ground. Take an inhale here, maybe your gaze comes out towards the left, and exhale, massage out those internal organs as we contract our abdominals. Inhale, fill up, and exhale, let it go. One more breath on your own. And an exhale. Inhale the legs back up so they're parallel. We're going to be taking happy baby, clasping for the backs of the thighs, the calves, or the outsides of the feet. option to bring peace fingers around big toes, and then stretch your thighs out long, making sure that we're rooting the lower back onto the mat and not lifting it up. You can extend one leg at a time, or maybe you extend both legs out, and maybe you rock your baby back and forth. Find all the last movements of today before we meet in our Shavasana, allowing our legs to fall long on our mats. Find a comfortable space with your hands. Since we've been doing a lot of heart opening, definitely feel free to bring your arms out long on your sides. Shavasana is more of a state of mind than it is a posture. So as thoughts come into your head, just let them drift away and find no attachment. When we look at the heart, it is considered the ruler because, like a benevolent and enlightened monarch, it is all-knowing and ever-present, sharing its wisdom unconditionally for the good of the whole. When we look at all that we've just done, we've opened up our heart space, but in doing so, we've cultivated an entire ecosystem for our body to be in well-being. This is why I'll leave you here for today. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. Thank you.